Guys, what's going on? This is United Sports. Yes, United Sports coming at you with another video. As you can see, guys, from the name of the channel now, I've decided to change things up a bit. So now I'm going to be focused on a lot more things than just wrestling. I'm going to be focusing on sports in general. So when I'm saying sports, I'm talking MMA, boxing, wrestling, bit of football as well. Just things that I know a lot of you guys would like to see as well, and just stuff I'm really interested in too. So I just think it's nice to mix things up a bit and not just focus solely on wrestling. Speaking of wrestling, last night, guys, we had WrestleMania. WrestleMania 36, something we thought we'd never see. A WrestleMania in an empty arena. This was a big adoption for all the superstars. As you can see, they were fighting in front of nobody. There's no crowd. It was just the announcers. And the thing I thought was really, really mad last night was you could only hear the commentators. Like, the superstars could actually hear the commentators commentate, and that would be something they wouldn't be used to. But, the reason why I'm making this video is AJ Styles versus The Undertaker Boneyard match. I don't even know if I was thinking of making a video on this today, or I had a lot of ideas for starting back this channel, but the minute I saw that match last night, guys, I was like, I'm coming on here because I just want to talk about this match. It was something else, guys, from start to finish. It just absolutely blew my mind. I'm still absolutely buzzing from it. I'm thinking of like the last few months and even the last few years, I've been kind of in and out of wrestling. I haven't really been watching it week in, week out. I'll like check the highlights or something, but there's been nothing that really grabbed my attention and made me think, Jesus, I love wrestling. I think the last time I really felt that way was I think when CM Punk, the summer of 2011, I think it was summer 2011, 2012, when the Cult of Personality, CM Punk, that whole summer, that whole year, really, that really made me love wrestling again, and I started watching it again for years and years. But then, just recently, I think I've just gone off it a bit, and I don't know why for. I think it's just the storylines haven't been that good and stuff. But last night, I think I tweeted out that what they produced last night between Undertaker and AJ Styles is one of the best thing in my 20 plus years watching WWE. Anything in wrestling, it was just something else. I'm actually lost for words. I'm actually speechless. The phenomenal one, AJ, he was a bit different in this match. Obviously, when he's in the ring, he's the technician. He's the one, he can do anything. He's one of the best in the world. It's a phenomenal one. But last night, he had to mix it up a small bit. And it kind of reminded me of Shawn Michaels when he went against Triple H in 2002. After his comeback, he had the jeans on. He looked a bit more badass. He was ready for a fight. And it was good to see them make a heel actually not be afraid of The Undertaker. AJ was there to fight, even though he knew Anderson and Gallows were there with him as well. Later on in the match we find out that. But he was there for a scrap, and it was great to see him not be afraid. He's there calling Undertaker old man and all of this stuff, and before we know it, the Metallica music hits. Undertaker, the American badass, fucking loved it. He just rolls up, Metallica blasting, he comes into the graveyard, the boneyard I should say, and the two just face off. And the way it was shot, guys, it was like something out of a movie or something. It reminded me of like Sons of Anarchy. I don't know what it was. Probably because The Undertaker came in a bike, but it was just sick from start to finish. I really enjoyed it. And the middle of the match when you think Undertaker's gone, he's going to be buried alive. Then he just fucking comes up behind AJ and scares the shit out of him. Personally, I thought Kane was going to rock up in a tractor or something and set someone on fire. I just kept thinking Kane was going to come out. Let me know, guys, what did you think was going to happen? I kept thinking Kane was going to come out and give Undertaker a hand, but as we saw, Undertaker's well capable enough to deal for himself. As AJ kept calling an old man, just kept winding him up. And it really didn't look good for The Undertaker. The Druids circled around him. Anderson Gallows getting involved, but of course the dead man just pulls it out of the bag. And my favourite part was probably at the end, when they're on the roof. As you seen that part, guys, I think Anderson got a tombstone, Gallows got fucked off the roof, and Undertaker, it just went from being, oh shit, he's weak as fuck, he's gonna get his ass kicked, to being like, this is the fucking dead man, he's gonna whip your ass. That's how it went. It went from right down here to right up here, and I was in my room watching it, and I was like, oh shit, they're gonna make him lose, aren't they? That's it for The Undertaker. This could be his last match, maybe, I don't know. You always hear about how injured he is, and even that series they're bringing out, he talks about in the trailer last night, he was talking about how much pain he's in and stuff like that, constantly wrestling, and How many years he wrestling now? Nearly 30 years. It's absolutely ridiculous. Last night was his 27th WrestleMania, I think it is. Like, he's 25-2 at WrestleMania now. So, like, these matches, any match now you see The Undertaker, any of them could be his last. So, just to see him, being that dominant at the end on the roof, and what do we have to say about the finish then? It was just absolutely sick. The storytelling, like, Undertaker deserves an Oscar for his performance last night. AJ Styles is, I don't know why he deserves to be put into the Hall of Fame immediately. It was just sick. I don't feel like I'm overreacting, guys, because when I watched that, straight away I tweeted out, I was like, that was one of the best things I've ever seen. And I went onto Twitter and I wasn't sure what to be expecting, because obviously no matter what, I'll always have my opinion on something, but just to see so many other people say the same thing. I know a lot of people are disappointed, that AJ lost, but my response to that would be, AJ, there's a way of making yourself look unbelievable in losing. You can still, like, make yourself look sick as fuck, and AJ did that last night. He was just absolutely phenomenal. Pardon the pun, but he was just absolutely brilliant last night from start to finish. As I said, I loved the way they didn't make him to be out to be the chicken shit. He was a heel that was not afraid of The Undertaker. He wanted to get stuck into this, and he wanted to beat up Undertaker, and that's how we got this fight. It was perfect for a boneyard fight. I really, really hope we see another one of these again, because the ending to it, we'll never see one as good as this. But just to see the creativity, whoever put this together, I think someone was mentioning last night Triple H had a big hand to play in it, but like, fair fucks to whoever put this together. It was absolutely brilliant. The ending as well, Undertaker, hugging AJ, saying like, he gave me a good fight, he didn't back down. He kind of walks away from me, turns around, just gives him a big boot into the bottom of the grave. It was just absolutely unbelievable. And then like the ending, what I think was my favourite part, AJ's hand just comes up through the gravel. He kind of like reaches up, you can see the glove. It says AJ on A1 or P1. I think it's a similar design to this as his armband here. But it was just sick. And then Undertaker goes over, gets on his bike, gives us the old hand up in the air, the toast to the crowd sitting at home, the millions around the world tuning in, watching for this. It's unprecedented. A WrestleMania where there's no crowd. There's supposed to be 80,000 people. A lot of disappointed people, they couldn't go. There's a lot of people I know that are supposed to be going to WrestleMania. They can't. To them guys, all I can say is, you'll get another chance, guys. I'm sure this will pass. And we can look forward to other WrestleManias. I still want to get to one myself, but just seeing that last night, guys, considering what was up against the WWE last night, they had a lot of barriers in their way in terms of like the amount of people that can be on the set at once, the social distancing restrictions, everything, and they managed to put that together. It was just absolutely unbelievable, that match. Now, for me, I don't know, I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 5. Fuck it, I'd actually give it a 10 out of 10. Do you know why? Just for the things that were against them. It was just so fun to watch. And yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think of Undertaker versus AJ Styles? I just thought I'd come on here, give my opinions. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, guys. United Sports, we're back again. And let me know, what would you like to see on this channel maybe. I'm thinking of doing WrestleMania live stream, but I don't know if I'll do it live tonight or if I'll do it afterwards. Maybe do a live reaction video or something like that. Not too sure, but expect more videos on WrestleMania. Of course, tonight we have Bray Wyatt versus John Cena. We have, what else do we have tonight? We have Becky Lynch. No, Becky Lynch was on tonight. What am I saying? But we have Charlotte's title match. We also have, I can't think off the top of my head, guys. I'm still absolutely buzzing from what we've seen from WrestleMania 36 Part 1. Part 2 is on the way. I need to go look at the match card. There's so many matches on tonight that I can't even remember what's on tonight. So we're going to check that out. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.